everybody. What's up?
Well, welcome back. This week we're going to talk about Mr. Mike Rogers.
This is his spot. We're taking a break outside. This is normally Rogers' spot, but I'm sitting here right now.
Working with Mike is very interesting. He's probably one of the funniest people I've ever known. So it is never a dull moment.
Beat somebody to death.
He's just a cool dude. It's like I don't think I've ever met anybody that has anything bad to say about the guy. He's a lot of fun to be around. He's a lot of fun to work with.
Typically a good idea. After a while, they just get very Gilbert Grape. Hey. It died. What kind of monster are you? So I'm using my custom musicians workshop, Asheville, North Carolina, Hunter Orange. We're gonna want to get shot. I am wearing a camera.
One of the funniest things about Mike was Mike actually played with Kevin and I in a previous band, and that's when we first met Mike. And like I said, he's a funny guy, so we were all in a local restaurant eating, and he just proceeded to take a wedge of lemon, and he made a very unique and interesting character out of it. And there was not a dry eye in the house. We were all on the floor. Immediately I knew I was going to get along with this guy. Musically, Mike is very different from me, or as far as our approach to music. Mike is very much a, I guess you would call it nuts and bolts type of writer.
I feel like here lately I've been the one that's like making it easier for somebody to stab me.
He kind of comes from an engineering background, so he's very, he likes to break things down and get it to where, you know, A to B and all that stuff. Well, I'm a little bit more fly by the seat of my pants.
A lot of that comes from me, you know, I'm trying as a guitar player to not get stuck, you know, all the time and where I'm at. You know, try new things and, you know, just kind of blending different stuff together, and, you know, outside of, you know, rehearsal and stuff like that, you know. I'm listening to music and it's just always ideas running through my head about things we could try.
It's just I don't even know how to describe it. It's just Mike Rogers on guitar, and I've gotten so used to that, and I really, really dig his style that in the other musical styles I've played or jammed with other bands or whatever, you know, I sit there and I think about a guitar part and I'm thinking, wow, you know, it doesn't sound quite right in my head. It sounds like something, and it always comes back to something that Mike Rogers does that I like so much that I want to hear it like all the time.
My approach to writing a new song, well, there's no definite form to it. I guess, you know, I'm trying to, it depends. Sometimes, you know, if the song is started from a riff that Waddell has come up with, you know, sometimes it's just two measures that'll turn into a whole song. You know, I'm trying to pick up on whatever feel is happening in just that. You know, if it comes to, you know, me trying to interject, you know, where do we go from here? I'm trying to just feel, you know, what the other guys were feeling when they were putting that stuff down. And then sometimes we have a blank slate, you know, so to speak. You got nothing. You've got an idea of, like, you know, it's a form song, you know, especially for this album. This song needs to cover this bass.
And he's got a Messing Boogie, you know, rectified cab with tracks as preamp, sound class 290. I mean, geez. Wow.
Excellent soloist. He's always got a really cool feel for the approach of the instrument, and it's just he can capture a mood.
And that always pushes me as a musician to make sure that I'm either backing him up or complimenting and being just as interesting as he is. And I believe our music speaks from that experience. We always seem to come up with interesting. I think they're interesting. They're pretty nice. You guys can be the judge of it. So check us out. Check Mike Rogers out, because he's the man. And I'm about to miss my turn, but that's all right. In the entranceway to our rehearsal room, and as you can see, we have these lovely metal steps. There are how many?
19.
There are 19 steps, and it's a good incline. So for many years, we have toted our equipment up and down and broke our backs. And we said one day, man, it would be nice to have a ramp. Well, Mike Rogers came to us one day, and he had this little picture that he did on the computer, and it was this right here, as you see, and it looks exactly like the picture he gave us, almost to T, minus a little texturing, but we'll forgive him for that. But all we do is we take this and we lay it flat on the stairs, and at the very top it has a pulley system that we can get all our heaviest pieces of gear up and down quickly, and it cuts our load-in time like in half. So thanks to Mike Rogers, we have this. And so thank you, Mike. I don't know if I'll ever thank you, but and he pretty much built it. I was here handing him screws, and Kevin helped.
Really, my approach to it, I just try to really feel where I think the music is going or where it needs to go.
Look over there.
My contribution to the ramp was I tested it out. We put down the ramp and we're like, well, we want to make sure something goes up and down it. So I grabbed a piece of cardboard and slid down the ramp first. So that was my contribution. Mike and Mike worked on it, but I slid.